Hello, class. Welcome to week 2 for COMM 450. This is Sister Higgins, and you have gotten through the first week. We've had a lot of changes in who is in our class this week. So usually after the first week, we have our class list that kind of gets solidified. So I'm excited to have all of you in the course, and I hope that you're excited as we're moving forward and really diving into information that's really going to be helpful for you in all aspects of your life. So this week we're going to be reading the book Leadership and Self-Deception. Now, as we're moving forward with this course, you're going to have an overview page in Canvas that's going to go over, there's going to be a podcast each week from Brother Bean, who teaches COMM 450. He's our course lead. He teaches it on campus. And his podcasts are excellent and really have some great insights. So you can either click on the icon or you can download the transcript. And then each week you're going to have outcomes and competencies and an activity list. Now with the outcomes and competencies, it kind of tells you what the objectives are for the week and what you're going to be learning, how you're going to be competent and have a solid understanding if you take the time to really read and study the material. And then the activity list is kind of your to-do list. So if you want to make sure that you've accomplished everything that's expected for that week, you can look at this activity list and know what you're supposed to be doing. So one of the main objects or the objectives in leadership and self-deception is to think outside the box, and that we need to see people as people and not as objects. So a good example of this would be for me when I'm driving on the freeway to work in the morning and people are cutting me off or they're not letting me change lanes on the freeway. Rather than just getting upset at the car in front of me, I need to be thinking, okay, the person that's driving the car could be late for work. They could be having a really bad day. They could be having health issues or struggles in their family. And to see them as people and not that it's just an object or a person that is just being mean and selfish and not thinking about my needs, or that I'm just seeing them as an object. And in the professional world, for me, working in human resources for a local government, a lot of times we're focused on turnover and how many people are quitting and why they're quitting, but we're looking at percentages and total departments. And so for me, when I'm doing my analysis, I try to put down what the individual reason was for why that person quit. And so that I'm trying to see them as individual people, not just as numbers in a database or on a spreadsheet. So it's really important for us to be seeing people as people in helping us try to solve problems or improve relationships through conflict management. So you're going to be reading an article this week. It's a talk from Elder Bednar about learning to love learning. And I love this quote from his talk. Learning to love learning is central to the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's vital to our ongoing spiritual and personal development and is an absolute necessity in the world in which we do now and will yet live, serve, and work. And I think that is a really key message for us to be thinking about as we're moving forward this semester. For a lot of you, this is your final semester, to embrace this opportunity that you have to learn, to be able to see that this is an opportunity for you to be able to learn more about yourself. And learning is something that you'll be doing for the rest of your life, regardless of what your age is now. We should always want to learn more and more and more, whether we're in school or not. So just to wrap up, every week you're going to have a coming soon section, and this is going to just say what you can do to prepare for next week. So it could have links to articles that you're going to have for next week or videos or things like that. Now, one thing that I do want to make note of is you're going to be reading an article, Arguers as Lovers, which we will be referring to throughout the semester, and you will have questions about this article in the midterm and the final exam. However, me having a social work background, we did put in a trigger warning that this article is very descriptive in using symbolism and metaphors dealing with sexual assault and violence. So once you read the article, you will understand. But for any of you that this might be triggering for, I just want to make sure that you have a heads up on this. And if you have any concerns or would like to discuss it with me, feel free. So please remember that my office hours are Wednesday nights from 8 to 9 p.m. and you are welcome to call me, text me, or email me anytime. Thanks and good luck.